Hi, I'm Trish with Next Generation Personal Training and Fitness, and today I'm here to talk to you about your first spin class and what to expect when you're ready to give it a try. First, bring yourself hydrated. I want you to make sure that you drink water before you attend class. You're going to be working hard and you're going to sweat. If you're dehydrated, you're not going to have the best class experience. You also need to stay hydrated while you're in class. The bikes have two nice cup holder, water bottle holders here. You're going to want a water bottle that's easy to access, it's easy to open, it's easy to drink while you're on the bike. I'm going to encourage you, all your instructors are going to encourage you to stay hydrated throughout your entire ride. You're also going to want to hydrate after class as well. So come with that water bottle full. You can fill it while you're here, but make sure that you have some water with you. Next up, because you're so hydrated, you can certainly expect to sweat during your class. Now I know some of you are saying, I'm not really a sweater. Spin class is a different situation. You're gonna wanna bring a towel with you so you can quickly towel down after some of the tough sets. I really recommend that you wear a headband or a sweatband, something that you can quickly wipe or that will keep the sweat out of your eyes. Ladies, I definitely recommend pulling your hair back, considering a headband. You don't want all of that in your face during your spin class. You're gonna be holding onto those handlebars, digging in, and the last thing you want is something in your eye. What do you wear to spin class? At the base level, I want you to wear clothes that are comfortable, that are form-fitting, and aren't going to be loose, baggy, and catching in any part of your spin bike. Now, it's important to tuck in shoelaces, wear pants that aren't baggy, so you want to avoid sweatpants or loose yoga pants. Something that's going to stay close to the body. Shorts or capri pants are great options for the ladies. Shorts are my #1 recommendation for men. In terms of what's on top, you don't want a shirt that's going to billow or bag out when you're leaning over on the bike. Wearing short sleeves or a sleeveless tank or racerback shirt is a great option. Something that's going to breathe with wicking is also a great option. Remember, you're going to be sweating throughout the class, so you want something that's going to be comfortable, that fits, but isn't baggy and leaning over that bike. There's a couple spots that if you're wearing baggy clothing can get caught, so you want to avoid that again to have that fun, safe, and effective workout. So you've got your water, you've got your clothes, you've got your towel with you. Some options that some of our more veteran spin clients choose to bring with them are a heart rate monitor. Our bikes will sync up with Polar monitors, and you can check out on our little monitors here exactly where your heart rate is as you move through class. Certainly not required, but for an avid spinner, it's a great option and something the spinning program highly recommends. We also have bikes that provide clip-in options, so if you already have cycling shoes, you can bring them in and see if they're going to work for you. If you're gonna buy a pair of shoes, you just wanna make sure you get the right style clip, just ask us and we can help give you some guidance there. Now, if you're wearing a regular athletic shoe, which is absolutely fine to do, you wanna make sure that you're wearing a shoe that has a firm base. So you don't wanna wear any of the free motion shoes that don't have a solid base because your foot will flex and grip onto that pedal. Instead, you want something that's nice and solid so you can get a nice push and pull with that shoe, and it's going to be secure and comfortable in your pedals. You also want to make sure you tuck those shoelaces in so they don't get caught by the pedals or flywheel as well. If you can follow those simple tips of having some basic shoes, clothes that fit, a towel and water, you're going to have all the gear you need for that very first class. You absolutely should arrive 15 minutes early to your first class. And the reason why is when class starts, we'll be on the bikes. When you arrive 15 minutes early, you give yourself the opportunity to get some special attention from your instructor. There are 4 different spots on each of the bikes that we have here. We can customize your bike for you to have the most comfortable ride possible. 9 times out of 10, if someone is having a bad experience, they're feeling a lot of pain in the behind, they're feeling like they're leaning a little too far over and having lower back issues, we can fix a lot of those problems by having the right bike setup. If you're familiar with the studio, you know who Ray Carpenter is. I've got Ray way up here, and he often rides next to Stephanie Worthen, who's about here. So those folks are gonna have really different setups on their bike. They're right next to each other, they're both having a great ride, but they're on two totally different setups with the same bike to provide the best experience possible. Everybody's different, so you wanna come to class so we can work with you to find that setup. It's also important to note over time, your setup might change. As you become a more advanced rider, we might be able to lower your handlebars and make some tweaks for you to have a better, more effective ride. So get to class 15 minutes early. You'll be able to pick out your bike, you'll be able to get all of your gear settled down, ask questions, you'll be able to write down the adjustments we make on the bike so you can come to the next class ready to go. I want you to be on that bike when the time starts so that you feel good about the 60 minutes we have ahead of us together. What can you expect during class? You can certainly expect to sweat, and you can expect to be on the bike for a great ride. But there's a few other things that are going to happen in every spin class that we offer. You're going to be starting in a seated position on your bike. At some point during the class, we're going to ask you to stand up, keeping your feet in the pedals, but lifting yourself off the seat. You'll use those handlebars and pedals to intensify your ride in different ways. We have several different positions that your instructor will demonstrate and explain during class. We're going to ask you to challenge yourself by adding resistance with the red knob in the front of the bike. We'll be doing that throughout class for different drills and different series to give you a different workout every time. You can expect some thumping music, you can expect some laughs during class, and again, you're gonna expect a lot of sweat. You're gonna have a different feeling after spin class than you might from one of our other classes, and that's okay. This could be a new stimulus for you, and it can help crank that metabolism to get you even better results. Remember, you're in control when you come to class. All of the intervals, all of the resistance, you're the person in charge. You're on the bike, you're determining the pedal cadence, and you're also running the resistance here. As an instructor, we're gonna encourage you to push it and get outside your comfort zone. But I don't want you to be intimidated when you walk in the door. Every single spin class will have veteran clients and we'll have newer or new clients as well. Their athleticism ranges will be very different. There'll be a variety of ages and body types and abilities. Everybody started on the bike for their very first class a little nervous. I want you to remember, it's a stationary bike. You're not gonna fall off. You're not really going anywhere. We're here to get a great workout and we're all here to have a great ride together. So don't worry about your neighbor. Don't worry about the person you came to class with. Worry about getting the greatest workout that you can get in that 60 minutes and doing a little bit better every time. If you do that, you're gonna have a great spin class. You're gonna have a great workout and those results are gonna show. Thanks guys, I hope this has been helpful for you. If you have questions about spin class, if you're nervous about signing up for that first one, please shoot me an email. You can reach me at trish@wemeltyou.com. Thanks, and I'll see you soon.